Hey everyone! So today we are going to just do a simple drawing project, and you're going to be making an animal, and I'm doing just a little bear for my example, but you could totally choose a different animal and change the ears and some of the facial features, and I'll show you how to do that right away before we start this. But we're going to be putting a little heart because it's February, and we're going to make like cute little lovey animals. Now, I'm doing a bear, so you can see the ears and the mouth that I chose to put on my bear. But if you're not doing a bear, you could always do a bunny, right? With bunny ears and little bunny teeth and whiskers, and I made mine like have closed eyes. Or you could do a little hedgehog, which the face is kind of similar to the bear, except I just put a little circle around it to emphasize the little snout more. And then obviously hedgehogs are spiky, so we put their little points. And then you could do a cat even with little cat ears. And again, whiskers, and I kind of did like the same mouth as I did for the bunny. So these are your options, but I'm gonna walk you through doing the bear. So if you wanna practice the bear and then do another one with some of the different features, you totally can. And if you wanna make these into cards, you could just by cutting your paper smaller and making them. So to do this today, I am using 2 Sharpies, a chisel tip, which is larger, and a regular Sharpie, and a red marker. Now you do not need Sharpies. You could use a regular black marker. You could use a black colored pencil or a black crayon. Whatever is black will work. So I'm gonna move to my white paper now, and we're gonna start by making our bump for our bear. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come from the bottom, and I'm gonna make a nice, big, tall, like rainbow shape. Okay, and remember you can pause this video whenever you need to. And then I'm making 2 lines out to the side. Notice they don't go all the way because I'm gonna make a little frame, kind of like a border. Now I'm leaving these black and white today because I like the pop of color that the red heart gives, but if you want to color yours, that's totally okay. All right, you are the artist and it is your artwork. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our ears. So at the top, we're doing 2 more rainbow shapes. Now if you made these bigger, you could even do like a mouse. And 1 on the inside. And this inside part I'm gonna color in. All right, and then we're going to do our eyes. Right about here, I'm gonna put 2 circles. Okay, and then I'm gonna make 2 smaller circles off to the side, like he's looking or she's looking over to the side. Now you could color these in totally black, but I do like to leave a little glimmer of like light if I'm doing something sort of cartoony. So I'm gonna leave 2 little white areas. You do not have to do that, totally optional. Okay. Now for the nose, we're gonna make kind of like an upside down triangle. Only instead of points, I kept it kind of round. Let's color that nose in. And then we're gonna make a straight line down. I'm making these lines thicker because we're going to fill hair in our bear, so I want these lines to stand out. And then I'm gonna make a happy face. And again, I'm gonna thicken those lines, which is why I love chisel tips, because they make it really easy to make it thick. And I'm gonna put 2 little dots, like little cheeks almost. Now for your little hands, you could do little fingers, like I just did 4 little like nubs, like bumps for the fingers, or you could just make 1 big bump, kind of like a little, just sort of the same shape as the ear. But I want a little more definition, so I'm gonna give him some bumps. I'm gonna do the same thing over here, and I'm gonna leave a space in the middle. And then I'm gonna put my heart back here. So I'm gonna make the V, like the bottom of the heart down here. And then all I'm gonna do is the top of my heart here. So now our bear is actually done. We just need to fill him with texture. And we know that bears are furry. So I'm gonna give him a little sprig of hair up there. And then all I'm gonna do is just go in with little lines. There's really no right or wrong way, guys. I'm gonna switch to my thinner one for this. And I'm just gonna keep going until I feel like he has enough. You can make yours as furry as you want. Now for his arms, I'm just gonna turn my lines the other way since my arms are horizontal, like my arms are going side to side. So I want my lines for the fur to follow that direction. And finish it up at the bottom here. And then once he or she is looking really furry, we're going to just color in our heart. Now, if you wanted to put like a speech bubble, like maybe your little animal was saying something, you totally could do that. And we are done. And just a close-up if you want to change yours into another animal. Okay. All right, guys, have fun.